Worldwide Jess, Worldwide Mess.
On The Breakfast Club.
She's a culture shift.
She was able to get y'all to see something and understand something that nobody could get you to see.
It's time to set it off.
So, of course, on Friday afternoon, shout out to CNN for exclusively releasing the surveillance footage of the Diddy situation where he assaulted Cassie. The video is from an incident that occurred March 5th, 2016. So this is 9 years ago. 9 years ago at the Intercontinental Hotel in LA. The lawsuit that Cassie filed against Diddy seems to match the events of the video that was released. And in that suit, Cassie alleged that Diddy got extremely drunk. He punched her in her face and gave her a black eye. When he fell asleep, she tried to get away, but Diddy followed her, and that's where the surveillance footage starts.
The surveillance video obtained by CNN begins as she enters the hallway. The complaint says as she exited, Mr. Combs awoke and began screaming at Miss Ventura. He followed her into the hallway of the hotel while yelling at her. The complaint goes on to say he grabbed her and then took glass vases in the hallway and threw them at her. In the surveillance video, Combs can be seen grabbing Ventura and throwing her to the ground. As Ventura lies on the ground, Combs then kicks her twice and attempts to drag her on the floor back to the hotel room. Ventura is seen picking up a hotel phone. Combs seems to walk back to the hotel room, then returns and appears to shove her in a corner. Moments later, he can be seen throwing an object in her direction.
The video is actually worse than what Cassie describes in the lawsuit.
You think so?
Absolutely.
I think honestly, the video is light compared to what she what she went through in the room. Because if you look at the video and the way he threw her to the ground and the way he throwing things at her and all that, her just trying to get away and her laying there like almost freaking lifeless. You know what I mean? Like, imagine what happened in the room and how somebody can be so functional like that, extremely drunk. I don't think that he was that drunk. He managed to not let that towel slip. He managed to do all of that with one hand.
Yeah, and the fact that he didn't care about any of that.
Didn't care.
You running around in a hotel with a towel wrapped around you.
And you know
and assaulting a person at an elevator. That's a different level of insanity.
It's disgusting.
It's definitely disgusting. She didn't try to defend herself and probably couldn't because of what happened in the room.
But not only that was his girl, right? That was the person that he said he loved, and she's laying on the floor lifeless. She wasn't moving.
And you still kicking her.
Like, it was just
it was definitely disgusting to see. After the video was released, the Los Angeles DA's office released a statement explaining that even though they do find the video disturbing, the statute of limitations passed, and they won't be able to charge Diddy with anything. After the video took over social media, Diddy shared a video to address it.
It's so difficult to reflect on the darkest times in your life. Sometimes you gotta do that. I was f***ed up. I mean, I hit rock bottom, but I make no excuses. My behavior on that video is inexcusable. I take full responsibility for my actions in that video. I'm disgusted. I was disgusted then when I did it. I'm disgusted now. I went and I sought out professional help. I had to go into therapy, go into rehab. Had to ask God for his mercy and grace. I'm so sorry, but I'm committed to be a better man each and every day. I'm not asking for forgiveness. I'm truly sorry.
You can't believe anything that comes out of Diddy's mouth.
Absolutely.
Like he's not sorry. He's sorry he's got caught.
Yep.
He's sorry that the video leaked.
Absolutely.
Okay.
That's what Cassie legal team said.
If that video hadn't come out, he'd still be lying right now.
Yeah, because he said that it was like for a play. Like early on, he was saying Cassie and the other women that came forward with these claims, he denied everything, and he suggested that his victims were looking for a payday. And but Cassie's lawyer said he only felt like he was compelled to apologize once his repeated denials were proven false, and that just shows that he's pathetic. And no one will be swayed by his disingenuous words.
Yeah, why volunteer to lie? Why go so hard to tell folks that you're innocent when you know that there's evidence out there like that exists?
Because obviously he thought he owned that evidence, right? They said in the court documents that he paid $50,000 for that video, so he probably thought it would never come out. He probably thought he owned the tape. Why would you still
be holding on to the video? Like, you think you Caned in Menace to Society? Like, what the hell is you?
I don't think that came from him. I think that whoever probably sold him that video probably had another copy. You know what I mean? I don't think that, that came from someplace. And, it's Cassie said exactly where it was, the time, this. So they probably went searching for it. So they probably found it.
Well, that hotel is closed. That hotel ain't even open no more.
Oh, you sure?
I'm positive. That hotel closed up.
I thought they said they had new representation. That's new people that
Yeah,
that
but even if
that.
they have new representation, they don't have old footage from the hotel. Like that's gone.
Somebody got that footage from somebody. And that's 8 years old footage, 9 years old footage.
Yep. Yep. So, that is Jess With The Mess. With that, I just, the whole situation is just really, really crazy. Because do y'all know how many videos about to be out? I really foresee so much other things that's about to leak. So many other videos that he probably done paid for, and other things that will come to surface.
That's why it's silly to put out an apology, right? Like you put out an apology, you didn't even apologize to anybody.
Nobody.
That apology was just for your ego,
not to Cassie.
And I don't know, for your brand, I guess. But that's all. Over. That's a wrap. So that was pointless. But it's like you said that you've done the work. The best apology is change behavior, right? We all know that. Right. Clearly, the behavior hasn't changed. If you've been lying to us this whole time up until this past Sunday.
Yeah. Yeah.
like, come on, man.
Yeah. So that's that, y'all.
Yeah, it was disgusting. It was really disgusting. But let's open up the phone lines and let's have a conversation, right? 800-585-1051. How do you feel? I seen reading the comments, I seen somebody left a comment and said that this is triggering. Like, this is something that, people have been through and re-seeing it makes them feel like they're back in that situation. Let's just open up the phone lines and have a discussion. What are your thoughts? What do you think? How do you feel?
And then imagine how Cassie feels.
That's another
saying
thing,
that.
to bring it back up.
Like, and it's all over. There's no way that she can avoid saying it unless she just don't go online or go on, social media or whatever. Like, and it's not even on social media. It's on, like, CNN. It's all over. News outlets, online, on TV.
And who on Diddy's team said, okay, he going to apologize, but he not going to apologize to Cassie?
Yeah.
Like, what was the point of that? Like, what logic does that make on a Sunday morning? Like, you're going to put this whole apology out, but not one time do you even say her name?
Well, not only that, who's on his team, I'm sure, these have been claims that we've heard before. This is not the first time we've heard this claim with Diddy. So who on his team is seeing that and still staying with him? That's seen that before, right?
Yeah.
Because you would want a friend on your team that, let's say you were going through problems, you were hitting rock bottom, to be like, yo, bro, you need help.
Yeah.
You need help right now, or I can't F with you. I can't be around you. Because these women are getting hurt. It could have been somebody's mother, somebody's sister, somebody's daughter. You know what I mean? It could be anybody.
Well, obviously, it's a power play. Like, honestly, I really feel like he just feels so powerful at some point. Do you have a team? Do you have somebody?
Yeah,
do you have really
true
team?
Friends? Nah, this ain't
you know
a
what
team.
I'm saying?
There's a bunch of do boys and do girls.
That's scared of you, or you know what I'm saying? Are you so powerful that you got people that fear you? You know what I mean? Because at some point that goes away too. Like,
that is true, because all of y'all complicit. Like, everybody that's doing these interviews now talking about what they saw. Y'all accessories to the crime.
Yeah.
Y'all were there. Y'all seen it, but y'all were there. Y'all didn't call the police.
Right.
You didn't get help.
Right.
Like, you guys were enablers. Like, you guys were there.
That's why I feel like even like people like Laura, like you got like you're telling us about this stuff like you wasn't there. Like even his lawsuit. When I report something about his lawsuit, I'm like, yo, but you was there for like 99% of this. And now because you don't get royalties, now you telling. But I think, a lot of y'all enabled. And whether y'all was afraid or not, now you just now saying something. You're a part of all of this too. So,
well, let's open up the phone lines. Let's discuss. We just want to hear from you, your thoughts. Let's talk. 800-585-1051. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Wake that ass up. Early in the morning. The Breakfast Club.